So this is Ethan, obviously our newest player here at LouCity. Last name Wright,
Yeah,
Wrighghc.
IGHC.
If you could tell everybody just a little bit about yourself, how old you are, where you go to school, and kind of what has led you to be out here today with us.
Well, yeah, my name is Ethan Wright, and I'm just turned 15 in June, and I go to Brown School, J. Brown School, which is a small public school downtown. Have around 700 kids total, K through 12, and I've been on their high school soccer team for 2 years now, and yeah, just got diagnosed with type 1 last June, 2 days after my birthday, and had to go to the hospital. I went to the ER for a week. And since then, I've dealt with it pretty well. I had to change what I eat a little bit, but I've been able to manage it really well. Still able to run, do soccer, and do the things I love. I mean, hasn't changed a lot.
Just tell us, what you've done this morning, meeting the team, and I feel like it's probably refreshing to them to hear that somebody kind of has to go out of their way to keep playing. What do you hope to maybe inspire them a little bit this weekend?
Yeah, I was able to meet the team this morning, sign my contract, get a jersey. I mean, very exciting. I've been following LouCity since they were first really established as a team in 2014. I was there at Slugger Field when they made their first 2 runs, and I was just really glad I can finally meet the team, meet some of my favorite players, see them in person, and be a part of their team. I mean, it's always been a dream of mine to be on a professional soccer team one day, or at least try. Now I'm able to achieve that and kind of be a part of it in a different way.
Yeah, to obviously have this opportunity and have your situation recognized. I mean, what does that first of all just mean to you overall?
I mean, I feel very grateful. I mean, I was just diagnosed last year, and I've just kind of continued as normally as I can. And I have 2 sisters with special needs, and I kind of don't really think of myself with a disability or with a condition because they have a lot more severe stuff. But being able to get myself recognized and stuff makes me feel good, but also as a spot of I don't really there are a lot more people. There's a lot more people more deserving. I mean, I go out and I'm still able to run, play soccer, go to school, and do everything normally. And there's just a lot of people that can't and don't have the resources and don't have the people around me and the doctors and stuff that I do. So I'm just really grateful and honored by it.
When you got your diagnosis, I guess the initial response for you, what was that like? And you mentioned that not a lot has changed for you recently, but those first couple steps, I mean, I'd imagine it was quite dramatic for you to have to go through that. So kind of take us through what that looked like for you and how you got to this point now.
Yeah, so I was first diagnosed and I was 90 pounds and I was very sick. Yeah, so I was actually went in my well check, and they took my blood sugar because I was just out of breath just sitting down, and they sent me to the ER. But I started with the insulin pen at first, and my doctors kind of told me to take it slow, maybe have other people give me the shots. But I was I wanted to be able to do it because if I was going to have this for the rest of my life, I'd rather be proactive with it and learn how to do it myself, so then I wasn't going to let it stop me. I was going to take it by the throat and really move on with it. But yeah, at first it was rough. I had to wake up 4 times a day to check my blood sugar and then do the insulin needles. But now, and then soon after that, I was able to get a Dexcom, and then after that I was able to get a pump for my insulin, and that has helped me tremendously. But yeah, it was a sharp learning curve. I mean, I remember the hospital sitting down, listening to all the doctors tell me what to expect and what some of the risk and stuff with the insulin, and it was definitely a learning curve. I had one situation where I passed out once because I was a little low in the first couple months, but soon I got used to it, got in stride, and then definitely feel better now. Feel a lot better.
To come out here now and after having gone through all of that and still going through it, but getting to be able to be part with LouCity here, I mean, how special is this for you now to kind of find a positive through all the struggle?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I love LouCity. I've gone to many other games, and I think it's great for me to be out here. I mean, even though I'm missing the first day of school, it's still great. I'm gonna love to practice with the team, get some stuff in, and then hopefully go to cross country practice and soccer practice after this when I get back to school. So yeah, excited.
What's something you've maybe learned about yourself kind of going through all of this? Is there any area you've kind of grown?
Definitely in my self-reliance and taking, like, I don't know, responsibility and stuff, because I went on a trip overseas by myself, and I had to really be responsible, step up, and make sure I managed myself, because it is a major part of my daily life, and I had to really learn how to deal with that pretty quickly.
You're the hero of the game, or you'll be named that. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, I would love to see myself as a hero to other newly diagnosed kids and other people with disabilities or type 1, because, I mean, I was not stopped by this diagnosis, and I hope other people won't. And you just gotta learn and continue on and just adapt a little bit. But hopefully I can inspire other people and use my platform as a example, and to really share the message and spread it.
I'm just curious, you talked about the determination you had, but after you got your diagnosis, was that a conversation you had with doctors, like, can I continue with athletics? How do I do this?
Yeah, it was one of the first things I brought up with my doctor. It was like, I had Dr. Thrasher come in with the Christensen Center, and he was one of the first people that came in to see me, and I immediately asked him, can I continue with sports? Can I continue with what I'm doing? I mean, I was very upset when I had my soccer season 2 years ago impacted by this, my soccer season, and as soon as I got my diagnosis, I was like, can I continue? What can I do to continue to run, to continue to play soccer? And because I didn't want to give up on it. I didn't want to sit at home, not be able to do anything. I wanted to get out there and be active, because that's what I love to do.
What's your message to the team and also to anyone out there that may be watching?
I mean, for me, that has to go through a lot, has to manage and eat the right things, and have to do a lot more steps than normal people, just to do what I love. I mean, it's just a little bit more work, and just continue on. I mean, I mean, for the team, you're here where you are now. You are the best in the city, best in the country, at the USL. So just continue, and if I can do it, so can you. I mean, you've already proven that, but hopefully other people can prove that they're also just as good, or get there at that level, and just work, just a little bit of work.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
You're pro.